Hi guys, welcome back to another series where we talk about different foot conditions. My name is Florence and I am a UK-based registered podiatrist. Today we're going to be talking about the diabetic foot, what sort of things to look out for, what to do, and etc. etc. Our feet can provide important clues as to what is going on in our body. For example, having swollen foot or fluid build-up in your feet with no obvious reason like trauma could be a possible sign of heart issues or kidney problems. Also, having wounds that take forever to heal or don't even heal at all can be seen in diabetes or in diabetic. People with diabetes are twice as likely to have foot problems, and they can even go on to develop nerve damage. And one of the nerve damage is diabetic peripheral neuropathy. Some of the signs of peripheral neuropathy is having tingling sensation, pain at nighttime, literally excruciating pain at nighttime, which keeps you up, shooting sort of pain in your feet as well, and a burning sensation. Another problem that can impact the foot in diabetes is poor blood flow or poor circulation in the feet. Let's say, for example, imagine having two drain of pipes. You have a brand new one and one that has been used for maybe 10 years. With the brand new one, just imagine putting water through that brand new pipe. The water flows easily with no problems whatsoever. Now, when you look at the one that is 10 years old, there are gunk, dirt all over the sides of it. So putting water through still gets through, but it's quite difficult. Now, those drainage pipes are your arteries. So people with diabetes tend to have arteries that are clogged up due to, like lipids, which is fats, clogging up the arteries. This is known as atherosclerosis. This clogging makes it difficult for blood to get through to the foot easily, which then leads to, if you were to have a foot ulcer, a wound on your foot, it takes forever to heal because you're not getting enough blood flow to the foot. Now, that bad circulation is also known as peripheral vascular disease. Having diabetes can compromise your immune system. So imagine having the two. With diabetes, you don't have to necessarily have the vascular disease, peripheral vascular disease, or the peripheral neuropathy, which is the nerve damage at the same time. Although it can happen, someone can get the two at the same time, which is not good. But having either is not even good. Having nerve damage means that you're not able to feel anything on your foot. You can literally step on a nail and not even know. You won't even be aware. The only time you'll be aware is, let's say, if you're quite good at checking your foot, which is an advice that we give for diabetics, to always check their feet. But if you're not good at checking your feet, the only time you notice that there's something wrong is when you see that, oh, my foot is looking a little bit different. It's maybe getting a little bit dark if you're darker skin tone, or is getting a bit red if you're lighter skin tone. That's when maybe you would think to check your foot, or someone will check your foot for you and realize that you have a nail or a wound under that foot. So having nerve damage makes it difficult for people to feel. So imagine having nerve damage and and also having lack of circulation. That wound is not going to heal, and the longer you leave it, the more dangerous it becomes, because one, your immune system has been compromised because you're diabetic. Two, your healing process is not great. Three, you're not able to feel. That wound gets infected. Infection travels quite quickly. The foot becomes gangrenous, and then amputation happens. So the advice that we give diabetics when we see them as podiatrists is, one, make sure you're always wearing appropriate footwear. Always check your foot daily. Try to keep your foot dry. When I say dry, I don't mean don't cream them, but as in if it gets wet, especially the interdigital spaces, so in between your toes, make sure that they're always dry. When you're creaming your foot, try not to put cream in between the toes, because again, the skin can become quite macerated. We also advise shake your shoes before you wear them. Again, it could have a pebble in there. And if you step on it, you're not able to feel it, and it can also cause a problem in the long run as well. Not using hot water bottles on your foot or putting your foot on a radiator during winter times. Like there's a lot of advice that we give for diabetics, especially ones that don't have sensation in their foot. It's important as a diabetic to always make sure that your sugar levels are in control. You're always eating healthily. You're smoking, to stop smoking. Come to see a podiatrist if you're not already registered with a podiatrist. Go to your GP, who will then refer you to podiatry, and we will check your foot. We do a few tests that can check your sensation and to check your circulation as well. Right, that is the end of today's little snippets about the diabetic foot. I hope you've learned something out of this. And if you have any questions, don't forget to comment down below. I will see you later in the next video. Take care. Bye.